In this video, I want to talk about two things. Most common fears you might have about becoming a permanent makeup artist and how to find your first clients. Ready? Let's begin. One of the fears that you might have is of not being good at permanent makeup. But think, everyone starts somewhere, and with the right training and practice, you'll get better every day. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. I vividly remember when I started. I was so nervous about my skills. Holding and operating a tattoo machine definitely was not a natural thing to me personally. I could not draw a straight line. I truly couldn't. But I was very stubborn and persistent with my practice. I was practicing on fake skin every day, and at some point it became as easy as to write. Because learning to control your hand with a tattoo machine is exactly the same thing as learning to write when you're a little kid. It all comes with practice. Because I remember what I was struggling the most as a beginner, I know exactly what to give you in my training course to ensure that you have sufficient skills before working on live people. You will get plenty of hands-on practice on paper, fake skin, and latex 3D faces to ensure that your machine skills are spot on. Another thing that you may worry about is not knowing how to shape eyebrows, lips, or eyeliner to achieve beautiful shapes to suit your clients. Seriously, this is nothing to worry about either. You do not need prior makeup skills to become a great permanent makeup artist. I had no experience in makeup too. To be honest, I didn't even know how to draw my eyebrows nicely myself. My permanent makeup artist used to do it for me as I was absolutely clueless. But after taking training and gaining the necessary knowledge, I learned to draw beautiful shapes that enhance the beauty of my clients. I will teach you easy to follow, step-by-step instructions on how to do beautiful, flattering shapes on any face. It is not as hard as you think, because with permanent makeup, unless like with regular makeup, we must follow natural facial features, which makes it quite easy to find the right shape. Next very common worry is about finding your first clients. When I started, I had zero background in beauty and thus it was zero client base. And of course, I was very worried that I wouldn't have any clients and I wouldn't be able to cover even the rent for the premises that I was working from. I started working 1 day a week, renting a small room in a local hairdresser salon. In less than a year, I went from working 1 day a week to working 5 days a week, with a waiting list for several weeks. And all of that was in between of the lockdowns, so I wasn't even working half of that year. If I managed to do that, you can do it too. And I will teach you all the tips and tricks that I have used to gain my clients and become fully booked so quick. Here is some basic advice on how to find your first clients, and much more will be covered during the training. So, for example, you can start by offering your services to friends and family. They are more likely to support you and spread the word. When I started, I have done free or heavily discounted treatments to my friends and family. They not only became my first clients, but they also became my biggest promoters. Their word of mouth referrals helped me to build a solid client base just within a few months. Another tip is to go around all the local beauty salons in your area and leave your leaflets in there. Let's say you left your leaflets in, for example, 50 salons and nail shops. Now imagine if only one person in a month sees your leaflet and books in with you. But if it is one person a month from each salon that you left your leaflets in, that could be potentially 50 people in a month. So something simple like leaving your leaflets around can help you a lot with finding your clients. Now, another common worry is about earning back your investment. Let's break it down for you. With an average treatment price of $250, and you can actually charge more, you'll only need about 20 clients to cover the cost of your training if you are going to train in all 3 areas, or just 14 clients if you're going for one area training. And this is definitely doable. When I first started, I was worried about this as well, of course. But after a few months of consistent work, I had earned back my initial investment and started seeing some profits. And finally, a steady income can be a concern as well for many. But as you build your reputation and client base, you'll see more repeat customers and referrals. The beauty industry is full of opportunities for growth and stability. In my first year, I was worried about having a steady stream of clients, of course. But as I improved my skills and my clients started seeing great results, they kept coming back for more treatments and also bringing their friends along. Now I have a steady flow of clients and a predictable income. Also, have you ever thought that you don't have to quit your current job straight away? You can transition slowly. You can start doing permanent makeup on weekends and evenings, for example, until you feel secure enough to make it your full-time job. This will allow you to build your business without the stress of immediately losing your steady income. So, don't let fears hold you back. With the right mindset, training, and support, you will become a successful permanent makeup artist and find those clients in no time. See you in the next video. Bye for now.